Hey guys, welcome back to the Work Hard Never Settle podcast. I am your man, Ramir, and I'm here with my guy, Thomas Lost. How you doing, Thomas? You got the giggles, bro.
Bro, what's up, bro? Why you come on and say, "Hey guys"?
Hey guys, you know you gotta. We
My
be
bad,
up,
my
we be
bad, my
amped,
bad.
we be amped, and you gotta relax it for people just listening, just
That's what I'm
coming
saying.
in.
It's having a whole conversation, and all you hear, "Hey guys," like, bro, come on.
You gotta just turn it on. You gotta turn it on, bro.
My bad, bro,
You gotta
but
turn it on.
I'm good, bro. What's up with you today? How you?
I'm doing phenomenal, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I hope to, hopefully one day you'll get out of your just being good, bro. Life is beyond just being good.
Bro, I'm
or being
gonna keep
fun,
tracking
bro.
you. I'm gonna track you. How many times you
Every
say a
word
different
I say,
word?
good. I think I was splendid before. Now I'm phenomenal today. It's a phenomenal day. Yeah, facts. Big facts. Thank you guys for tuning into the Work Hard Never Settle podcast. So what we do now, we do our highs and lows. So I'm gonna start off with my highs and lows this week. My first high is that I set aside a specific day to start script writing again.
For real, bro?
I've had
Seriously?
yes.
Hey.
So I've had tons of ideas and things I need to write down
Yes, sir.
and start scripting, but I
Yes,
just
sir.
haven't. It's just too many ideas. I can't let them go by. So I need to discipline myself and set aside a specific day. Let's just strictly write. Turn my phone off and just write for a certain amount of time or whatever like that. That's how we're gonna get back into it. So I'm proud of myself. I
Yes,
started it
sir.
last week. And I'm going. Let's go for it. I'm proud of that. I don't have a low this week, which is always a good thing. I don't think I have a low this week.
Are you making fun of? All right, go ahead.
I made fun of you for not having a high, bro. It's okay to not to have a low. You need two highs, bro. My second high.
I got two highs, bro.
Okay, all right, cool. That's phenomenal, bro.
Phenomenal.
Yes. My second high is tomorrow starts my vacation. Kind of, sort of. I'm gonna call it a vacation because I definitely took some personal time off for Tuesday, and then the Wednesday, Thursday is my regular days off anyway. So I'm gonna call it I got a vacation.
It is what it is.
I've never called out of work, but that's just the person I am. I've never been absent from high school. You can attest to that. I went to school every day, even the day after prom when nobody was there.
Same.
I was in school.
Same.
So so yeah, I finally got. It felt good just to have this working 4 days this week. Have a 3-day little break. So yeah, I'm excited. So I got my little vacation. So yeah, sure.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Gotta be excited.
My high, bro. What you doing? What you doing? This week, on your days off, bro. You gonna turn? You turn it up?
I'm getting so unturned. Like what's the opposite of turnt? Straight? What's the opposite of turnt? Like I don't know, bro.
Upside
whatever
down.
It is,
what,
whatever
bro?
you think, I don't know. Whatever you think, I'm just thinking the opposite. 100%.
But that's one of my highs this week. Me and the bro gonna link up. You know what I'm saying? So we got. Yes, I don't think we gonna post. We ain't got nothing to really post, but you know what I'm saying? We just gonna be linking up, good vibes,
Yeah, I haven't seen you since January. It's March. Well, I see you every week. But yeah,
Was that
you didn't. Yeah, it was the last week of January.
Bro, it don't seem like that.
It seemed like it was last week.
Bro, is it just me or this past week just flew?
I've been feeling that a lot lately, but
that's a low. That's a low for the time is flying, and we gotta make the most of these days that we have.
You feel stressed about that? Like, do it stress you out that
because
the time flying?
Yeah, bro, because like you, it's hard. Like I want to do everything in one day. You know what I'm saying?
I know you do.
You know me, but it is a low how fast this stuff is flying because stuff gonna fly so fast that you gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying? You're not even gonna see what you're doing. Like you could be hanging out with somebody and then time to go, and you look up, it's 2 weeks later. Like, yo, where did time go? So that's a low. This week went by too fast for me. And then the other high, you know what I'm saying? Drizzy dropped, you know what I'm saying? Drake dropped the little 3-pack. So hopefully Certified Lover Boy is next. But them 3 songs was fire, bro.
It's crazy how you wasn't a fan at my trunk party, but now you a fan.
I was all for Drake back then though, because me and your cousin was having a whole argument about Charged Up. He was he was with me. He was with me. I was with Drake. He was like, why you think he won? Because he got a slideshow on stage. So that was funny. Me and his cousin were going back and forth. But you know, I flip flop. You know, I go for Drake. I go to me. I go back and forth. It depends on who's doing good at the time. Right now, we usually
bandwagon.
Hey man, it is what it is. I listen to both still to this day. To this day, so I don't really care.
To this day. I got you.
Speaking of the day, bro, what's the words of the day? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, segue. All right, segue, boy. You know what I'm saying?
We trying, bro. We trying to keep up.
So the words of the day today.
I was about to say you're not even prepared.
I stayed prepared, and I posted it on the New Chronicle Productions page.
It
was way later. Yes, I posted it like 8 o'clock.
Posted it. You just posted.
But it's posted on the New Chronicle Productions page. It's
bro,
still the words of the day.
It's
the words of the night now. You know. So the words of the day. It's from Killer Stacy at Killer Stacy. She says, you can literally come back from anything. It's all about your mindset. Now, what does that mean to you, bro?
Another self-explanatory, bro. You got to have your own back. You got to really be willing to. That's the thing. You got to be willing to come back from certain things. You can let something get you down, and it'll just continue to drag you down, But as long as you put your mind to it and you really get up and say, you know what, I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of doing this. I'm going to do things my way. When people say, you can do anything you put your mind to. Like, it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. Like, if you really feel and believe like you could do something, it'll work 9 times out of 10. At least you're trying towards it. You know what I'm saying? Even people will see you trying towards it, and they'll even try to help you get to where you need to be. So as long as you believe in yourself and put your mind to doing what you want to do, you get out of anything.
Facts. And I think I like to, when I read that, I imagine like the things that is, the things that's like holding someone back is like anchors, right? Let's say you're underwater and like things are just connected to you. They're like anchors. They're holding you down. But little do you know, like the anchors are holding on to you, but you're also holding on to those anchors. So you have to you gotta let go. It's okay. It's okay to let go. Stop. They're attached to you because you're holding on to them. So mentally, you have to let go of those anchors. You know, so those things that's holding you down, those things that's like constantly in your head, you're constantly remembering them. You're still hurt by them because they're you know what I'm saying? They're still like, you're still holding on to it. You have to make a conscious decision to let go. Yes, it might be as soon as you let go, it's not going to go disappear. It might be wrapped around your arm. It might be wrapped around your body. It's going to take some time to fall off, right? But you're letting go. Once you finally let go, you're going to see yourself start to float back up to the surface of the water, start to come back up, start to rise back up from your anchors that's been holding you back, that's been holding you down. No matter what it is, it's an anchor. It's an anchor. It's holding you down. Let it go. Let it go.
Come through.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that words of the day mean to me.
Talk to the congregation.
That's what that words of the day mean to me. Let the anchors go.
Oh my
man! I could be a public speaker if I wanted to. Bro.
You need to.
Let's go talk to some youth.
You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, you tough, bro.
Let's go talk to some youth.
You came in with the metaphors, the mythologicals. You know what I'm saying?
The mythologicals. The mythologicals. Wow.
Hey, but you did that, bro. Shoot, bro, we running through this episode. It's almost, you know what I'm saying? It's almost close.
What's the main topic of the day today, bro? What's the main topic?
Why we trying to get through this episode so fast, bro?
What's the main topic, bro? I'm not trying to tarry. You know what I'm saying? It's up there if it's stuck there, bro.
You know
if I keep talking, my point is probably not going to be as prevalent anymore. Sometimes just less is more.
Less
is more. He's
Less
doing
is
too much.
more.
So I'm
You doing
boom
too much.
next.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So the main topic we talk about chasing clout, and is chasing clout a bad thing? Um, you want me to start, or like, what do you like? Yes or
Was
no?
that your question to me?
That's the topic. Is chasing clout a bad thing? I'm gonna ask you a question. That's the question. Answer that question. Yes or no? Don't go into full detail. I want to see where you stand on this.
I feel like in today's society, I feel like no. I feel like there's nothing wrong with chasing clout because what is clout? Attention, right? Or like
Pretty
some sort
much.
of it's attention, right? So I feel like attention is a normal human desire. Babies need attention. You know what I'm saying? Attention at any aspect. Like you want somebody to pay attention to you, or you want some shorty to notice you, whatever attention, whatever level of attention, humans desire attention. So I'm not going to say it is wrong to chase attention. It is not. At the core being of it, I do not think it is wrong to chase clout. Is it annoying? Yes. Is it wrong? No.
Yeah. I'm kind of on the seesaw with this because part of me like really believes that chasing clout is bad. Like, why do you need this attention? Like, why are you like really reaching for this? But then the other part of me, I feel like chasing clout is a good thing, especially for the field that we want to be in. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because we want people to see our stuff. We want people to see our podcast. We want people to see our videos, see everything that we do. So we need that clout. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you doing, how you trying to chase the clout. That's where the bad come in. Because you got people coming in chasing clout doing stupid stuff. Like, remember the whole boot game? He was coming in stealing people's phone. Like, I know that stuff was fake. He came out and said all that stuff was fake. But why you gotta do some dumb stuff to chase clout? And that's what get people caught up. You feel me?
Fact. So now, is someone a clout chaser or are they hungry? You know, can a clout chaser be looked at as a hungry individual who's just determined, who's just focused on their goal and they know where they want to be, and it doesn't matter how they want to get there, doesn't matter what they have to do, they just have tunnel vision on where they want to be in life. Are they a clout chaser or are they just a very determined, hungry individual? There's a flip side to everything.
It really is because I don't know. You hungry? Like you really want attention that bad? Like
attention turns into money if you know how to use it right.
And that's why I stand on the seesaw because, like I said, like certain things you do need clout. Like especially social media nowadays, you need clout if you really want to be an influencer. You know, you do YouTube. You know, Instagram models, TikTok dancers, whatever. You need that attention. You need those likes. You need that follower. But like, what are you doing for it? Dancing? Like, are you really going to like get up every day? Like, yo, I gotta go dance. I gotta set my phone up and dance. Just for some likes?
Hey, I guess they just see what it can turn into. Now, there's some people who might have that end goal in mind. Like they try to chase the attention just for that slight buzz. Just they might try to clout chase just for that only that moment attention like that. And they might try to like what's a bad form of clout chasing per se? Let's say if you was a famous YouTuber. All right, let's say you was a famous YouTuber, right? Like you was famous, right? And I'm just a nobody YouTuber per se. And every time you do something, I make a video and put your name in the title just so because I know your name carries weight, right?
Yeah.
I know your name is worth something, so I know like when folks is trying to look up somebody, look up you, they might come across my video because your name is right in my title. And every time you do something, I'm writing about it. I'm saying something about it. That could be seen as clout chasing because I'm not coming up with my own things. I'm really riding on your coattails, really. Whatever it's like your name is carrying me. Like this is your name, and I'm just hanging on to it. Right as you're going up, I'm hanging on to it, whatever like that. So I guess that's kind of like a bad form. If there is a bad form of clout chasing, But it really depends on like what you're saying, like what you trying to do with it per se. Cause I clout chase, but I think it's what is your purpose? Because
you
when
do it
you
for
think about
dopamine.
no. See, that's how. Now I want you to hold that note because
All
I'm
right,
not talking about that.
all right.
But when we had a goal in mind, right? When we was
Mm-hmm.
trying to put together the film Contention, we wanted to showcase this to the entire whoever there. We would just wanted as many people to see it as possible. This whole story, it was really cool. Now I could have cast any old Joe Smo, anybody, right? Because I really had no standards for acting skill. I had no standards for anybody. I just really wanted dedicated people. Now, but I knew that Tyreek, shout out to Tyreek, had a following on campus. Now I knew of the freshmen, not really. I knew of the freshmen because I was RA, but I was not of the freshmen. Like I didn't really talk to them or really know anything about them. But I knew Tyreek had a great big following within the freshmen. So
Mm-hmm.
bringing him onto my project, me seeking him out and trying to bring him onto my project is kind of, you can say, oh, Ramir was clout chasing because Tyreek was a little bit of the man, or he was on per se, right? And he only included him in his project because of the following that he will bring. That's not the only reason why I did it, but I did. It was like a form. I guess you can say I kind of did clout chase, but I guess it was for the greater. It was a greater reason behind it, not necessarily.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like you were doing it for a movie. You was doing it for something. But other people, I see people out here just clout chasing just for a like on Instagram, just for a like on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So like, what do you get out of just a like?
Like you said, dopamine.
That's it.
Now
That's
it
really.
might, bro. That chemical might not mean nothing to you, but it means a lot to other people. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I guess because we're all human. We all get dopamine in like different ways. But I don't get like because clout chasing ends up with people obsessing over social media. Like, because if you there's different ways of chasing clout. Like when you in college, you trying to be the top boy in college. You chase clout that way. But I think we're really like talking about the social media aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, do you really feel as though like dopamine is that not dopamine, but the like is that important that it just changes your whole dopamine? Like it gives you dopamine, like it changes your perspective. Like even Instagram, they took off likes for like 2 seconds because people
Everybody was going crazy, like, "Yo, put it back, put it
put
back, put
it
it
back,
back."
and they changed it in like 2 seconds, but they still ain't put stuff in chronological order. I don't get that. But why are likes that important to people?
I think most human beings want to. It's nothing wrong with wanting to be liked or wanting to be sought after, or like I said, there's nothing wrong with wanting attention. So I think showing off, like, you know what I'm saying, posting something or doing something, or like, it feel good to people who be like, oh, wow, Thomas, that was really good today. It don't feel good when people be like, "Yo, bro, that you got on a nice fit today." Now multiply that by 60 people saying, "Yo, you got a nice fit on today." That don't do nothing for you, bro.
Bro, like out of all those 60 people, who you really care about? Like who you really mess with out of all those 60 people, bro?
So you think a compliment from somebody you really care about is more important than like a random compliment from a stranger? Like that stranger didn't have to give you that compliment.
But still, like I I got my compliment already from the person I like. You know what I'm saying? The person I'm cool with.
True.
Because you probably saying you see my like I walk down the street with some J's. You probably like the J's because you seen them on TV. Okay, that's
You say you hype. Okay.
that's okay. Like I guess because like I really don't care. Like I don't get the gratification from people saying like just like a like on Instagram. I don't like I'll post a pic every once in a while. I haven't posted one this year, but I'll post a pic. But then I'll just turn my phone off. My phone will be buzzing. Likes be going crazy, but I don't check them. I don't go through them like, oh, this person liked my pic. This person liked my pic. Like, I just
Bro, stop
post.
trying to expose me, bro. I do that. It's just,
Bro,
I
do
don't
you go
know.
through every single like, oh, this person liked my, like,
I want to see who liked it.
Like, even when I post a story so I could get stuff out there. Like, especially, like, if you follow me on Instagram, you see, like, the only stories I've really been posting lately, like, I post a few selfies, but they was to promote this podcast. Mm-hmm. And whatever I'm posting lately is to promote this podcast. So, and then I just close out my phone. I don't even look at the views. So,
bro, I do. I just want to know who looked at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just that the rabbit hole that is social media. You know, and you know it's crazy because there's some people who's crazy about social media, and there's some people who doesn't buy into the hype. And I feel like you don't buy into the hype, and my mom is the same way. She doesn't buy into the hype. She doesn't understand the I guess the social aspect of social media. And I think it feels, it's just nice to know, like a nice pat on the back, a nice like, hey, this video you put together, you spent hours editing and putting together. I posted on Instagram, and people actually, I can physically see that they like it. I guess it's some sort of reassurance of just like all my hard work is finally paying off, like some sort of reassurance, right? Just like, oh man, you did all that, and people, I can physically see that they really rock with it. That they not really.
Do they really rock with it, or do they just see it?
Do
they see your name and just double tap?
Which that's a whole nother thing in itself. Like, cause I do that too. Like if somebody posts anything, I don't necessarily like it. I might just double tap it because I know who you are, and oh, here you go. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's what I'm saying.
Value of
so how much is that stuff is actual genuine?
Yeah, I think the value of a like.
That's what I'm saying, because how much is actually genuine? Like, you go to somebody that you actually talk to, you actually know. Like, I'll tell you, like, I was like, yo, this video is tough. Like, I like how you did this, and then
which it does mean the most from people you care about and you know. Yes,
right. Like, and I'll come out and I'll say all that stuff, but then when a stranger come out and say all this stuff, like, bro, I don't even bang with you for real. Are you saying this because you really like the content, or you just trying to have a conversation right now?
Bro, I think hearing it come from a stranger is actually lit, bro.
I mean, that's why I'm on a seesaw with it, because especially with the stuff like we're doing.
Because the stranger doesn't owe you anything. It doesn't. They don't have to lie to you. They don't owe you. They don't have to coddle you or protect you from any type of criticism or anything like that. As opposed to a family member or a close friend probably would. They might just like it because of who you are. Yeah. As opposed to a stranger, they don't owe you anything.
They don't owe you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get that. I get that when it comes to our business. When it comes to like putting videos out, podcast stuff, I get that. But when it comes to like a selfie, I do. Mm-hmm. Or like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care for it. Like, I want to delete my social media so bad, but it's just the fact that
because you know how powerful it is, or it could be.
It is powerful.
Because if you're not on social media, it seems like you don't exist, really.
It really don't, and that's the sad thing. It's sad. Like, we come to a society where, like, oh, what's your social media? You're known by your tag and not your actual name.
Facts.
So
you know, like, how much I cringe when I hear people call me Griffo? I'm like,
you're like, that's not
weird.
My name.
It's not. I've never even gone by Griffo in my entire life.
But that's what happens. That's what happens. People associate you by your social media profile, and that's where the call is. They're like, oh, this person got 1,000 followers. They somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if people see how old you is and who you are, you only got like 100 followers. They're like, oh, this person's lame.
Oh, they ain't nobody. And I mean, yeah.
Like, why is Clout doing that? Like, I lose followers every day. I don't care. But there's people that actually count followers and go all the way up, stuff like that, because they're trying to get more people to like their stuff, and they're chasing attention. That's all you're chasing is attention. But like, why does attention from robots matter to you? Like,
Bro,
if we think about it, an Instagram profile is really just a robot, because you don't talk to these people.
Oh, like, you're just talking about just these random followers. It's just like it's just a
random
number,
followers,
really.
and if you think about it, and people, because I say this because you go on Twitter and you arguing with somebody, you typing, you're talking to that person, but at that moment you're just texting the screen, you're just on your phone, you're talking to your phone. Mm-hmm. Like, it goes through the internet, it goes to that person, but you're not physically there. And that's a like. The like, it's like a robot. It's like the person's not physically there. So, do you really care for it? Like,
bro, I just feel like there's value in it. But like where we said, that's where we had a crossroads. Is like it means more to you coming from people who actually rock with you, who you actually know really care about you. And I say I agree with that 100%. Like, if I really get positive feedback from anybody that I know personally, I think that means the most, because I can trust your judgment and I know that you have the best intentions for me, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be like, nah, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? It's really lit to know that random people who don't owe you anything really like what you post. You know, it just shows that, I guess it's just that attention, bro. I don't know. It's that attention. You don't like did you like attention in school? Was you a attention kid?
That's the crazy thing. I wasn't.
That's the issue. See, that's the way.
I wasn't, but somehow, some way, attention found me.
Facts.
Come on, bro. We went to high school together. Attention found me somehow. Like, I don't go looking for it. Even in college, when I found myself looking for attention and feeding for attention and trying to get liked by this person, that's when I realized that's not who I am.
Yeah.
That's not who I am. I don't like searching. Like, I like, if you really rock with me, you rock with me. That's cool.
For who you are, yeah.
But I'm not trying to fish myself out there and be like, yo, my name's Thomas. Like, can you like me? Like follow me on Instagram. Like, we could be friends. We could be best friends. When I was doing that and like trying to fish my way through the top seedings, trying to search for clout, trying to gain my clout through the top seedings in school, I'm like, this ain't who I am. I don't rock like this. Like, you either gonna like me for who I am or you don't. Like, I really don't care. Once I finally got back to me not caring, that's when Instagram really stopped. I really stopped caring about Instagram.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, when I first got the gram, yes, I was considered. I even told you about this. The ratio. I was trying to make sure I had more followers than who I'm following. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was all in it. I was trying.
I don't know who started that.
I don't know
who started this. You have to have more following than followers. I guess because that's how the influencers look. That's just, everybody just trying to make themselves out to be that, and that's not you. I just feel like it's a social media platform. You're on there to be social. What's wrong with having more followers than following? Like, I don't know who started that, and I just think that's weird. Like, if we ever become if we ever become some sort of notable individual, you will never see me sitting here. I want to follow people because I genuinely want to follow you, right? You'll never see me like having zero following. Like, that's just weird. Your Instagram is boring. Like, what are you going there to do?
I be thinking that too. When people have zero following or one follower, I'm like, what are you looking at? Like what's the point of having an Instagram?
What's the point? Yeah, but I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to know who invented that style of social media and why does everybody follow it? Like, I hate when people follow you out of nowhere,
and then they unfollow.
And then they unfollow you, because I definitely, like, one thing I do is I'm not gonna follow nobody for no reason. So I do check if like they randomly come up on my page and I'm like, yo, who is this? And I hit their following, on their page, and if I'm not in there, unfollow, bro. I'm not a fan. What
Oh
do you
yeah,
think this is?
I still do that. Like, I even had the followers app. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, I
Like,
did that too, though.
I
I don't do
was
that anymore, but
unfollowed,
I had that. Mm-hmm.
but when going back to what I was saying, like when I found myself doing all that stuff, I'm like, what's the point? Why am I taking time out of my day to search through my followers to see who following me? So
It's crazy that. No, go ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying the same thing over and over again. It's just it don't faze me. Go ahead, just say what you
I
got.
just wild that social media is pretty much another world, right? Essentially, because
Think
you can
about it.
really have all this clout, you can have all these followers and everything. You can really be bull online, right?
But nobody in person. You're nobody in person.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's really crazy. Like, and your own. Let's say if you had this big following online, like 10 million followers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's say if you're just somewhere, you're just in the middle of Idaho where no one's heard of you, and you walking around and no one from your online world exists over there. No one recognizes you. Who are you really? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Social media is like a whole other world where you can really be who you want to be. You can make whatever persona you want to be. Let's say
Mm-hmm.
I'm really shy, right? But on Twitter, man, I got a mouth. Man, you see
Right.
me all
You
the
a
time under
troll. Right.
everybody's comment. I'm a
Right.
troll on Twitter, but like in person, I'm really not like that. It's crazy how this whole phenomenon that is social media is came out of nowhere, right? It's not
Mm-hmm.
even social media is not. I'm trying to think what was the. I'm a social media major. I should know what was the first social media, but I feel like social media is not even 20 years old, and
Um.
like
You had Black Planet. You had MySpace.
YouTube came out.
YouTube.
I think after the Super Bowl. I
People
don't remember
forget.
what year that was.
People forget YouTube is a social media.
YouTube
That's
is a social
crazy.
media, yes. But like YouTube
People.
is, I mean, social media is not even 20 years old per se. I don't think
Yeah.
so. No, I don't, yeah, it's not. So it's like this is still relatively only 2 decades old. Like it's really new, but this is a whole other world where if you do not exist in this world, it's almost like you don't exist in most people's minds sometimes.
Right.
Like how many of our friends or people we know, like if they it's weird where I was gonna say something else, but I'm gonna say this. It's weird, us as entrepreneurs or us as business people or us as creatives, we feel like if we don't post that we're creating or we don't post what we created, it's like we're not doing anything in that world. It's like
Facts.
we're not doing anything. It's like, oh man,
Facts.
Thomas is slacking, bro. He's a content creator. Where's the content? Oh, Ramir, man, he's not writing anything. He's not posting anything. But meanwhile, we are. But if we're not posting it in this world,
They don't know
we're
about it.
not doing anything.
Right, we ain't doing that with our life. We just sitting back, bro. That's fact. I be feeling like that. Like I got a whole second page of media content, and I haven't posted anything. And I feel as though people are like, "Yo, what is he doing?" Like he say he's doing this, that, and that. Reality, I am still
I
doing
am, but
stuff,
I just don't have anything to
but I'm
post.
I'm not posting it, like, cause I don't care. Like, yeah, I want you to see it, but I want you to see it on my like what I want you to see. I don't want to just do every little thing. Like then you feel obligated to every little thing you do. You have to post.
Yeah.
You see me?
And actuality, I don't think I don't know what it is. It's something I really love to know how the mind works or like what's the psyche. But like we always feel like we have to be like, oh, in the studio right now. Oh, I'm editing. You know, so
Facts.
we
The
always have to
stories.
put up this
Yes.
little boomerang on this story. But I feel like in actuality, I don't know if people would care. I think we just trick that. That's a trick in our own mind. Like we have to keep people updated in our everyday lives, especially as creatives, to let them know, like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. But do really people really like? Do you really sit here? I don't know. It depends. But do you really sit here and look at your favorite director and you see them on set, like, oh yeah, something's coming up. Oh, they actually are working or whatever like that. I don't know if we really do. Maybe you do, or maybe I don't know. But
I
like,
don't. I don't sit here and, like because I get what you're saying. I don't sit here and just wait till like my favorite actor, actress, or director is posting something and be like, "Oh, they're doing a movie." No, I don't do that.
because you in your head for some reason we feel like they are working, but why is it not the same with us?
Right. I guess because I don't know. I guess because they know us. Like, people know us personally. Yeah. So they trying to make it seem like people always want to compare their life. So I feel like that's another combo. But like, I feel like people want to.
It is. We did jump from clout to social media, but it's all
it falls in the same category. Because social media is where clout is coming from. Because like, yeah, you always had the social status of like where you are in life and your attention in life or whatever. But social media really put a big spotlight on gaining clout, especially when you look at these pranksters on YouTube. You look at these people doing mall interviews and stuff like that. People stealing other people's ideas and trying to go up that way. You know what I'm saying? So it all goes hand in hand. So
I don't think there's anything wrong with chasing clout. Just as long as you have a plan for it, as long as you're not being malicious with it, or like, you know, because I just feel like you know, like I said before, if you break down the word clout, it's attention, right? And it depends what you're trying to bring attention to. I think we said this in I can't remember what episode, but remember I said like people always have these goals. Oh, I want to make YouTube just so I can make money. But what are you doing with that money? You want to make money to create this? Do you want to create money to create generational wealth for your kids and your kids' kids? Do you want to make money to create a black psychiatrist in the neighborhood? Or what is your plan beyond that? So what is your plan with the clout beyond that? Oh, I want a bunch of followers. For what? To promote what? To make what? To show them what? Or you just want to have 10 million followers just because? Just for it looks fun. You know, that I can't remember what episode we was talking about that. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with chasing clout, but just as long as you have a plan for it, or just know it's okay, but just not be malicious. Just don't let it consume you. And that's just everything in life.
Facts. Well,
that's been everything in life.
That's been this episode of the Work Hard Never Soda podcast. Thank you everybody who's been listening on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts at. Thank you for those who are viewing on YouTube. Shout out to you guys. Make sure if you're watching us on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. You know, hit that subscribe button. Share this podcast, bro. Really, in the middle. Really. Come on, bro.
Yeah, share this podcast to everybody you know, and you know, and even people you don't know, somehow share it. You know, put it on your social. We see it and we appreciate it.
Okay, let us get some clout. Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying. We have a business to build. I feel like there's no such thing as chasing clout, bro. I'm trying to expand my target audience. That's what that is. To be honest.
Yeah.